Hey guys, so Tesla are holding their highly anticipated battery day on the 22nd of September, and this means that there are a lot of potential announcements that could be taking place on this day relating to the developments of the business. So Elon Musk did claim on Twitter that there are many exciting things planned for Battery Day, filling investors with a lot of confidence and some exciting things that could be announced on that day. So Elon Musk wouldn't be doing this, he wouldn't be making bold claims like this if there weren't some sort of significant announcements to be made on this day. Otherwise he would be getting quite a bit of backlash online. So compared to my normal videos, this is going to be a little bit more speculative as nothing is really known as of right now, and it's all kind of looking at what could happen on the day. So I'm going to do my best to discuss some predictions and cover some of the possibilities in this video today, as well as where the share price could go afterwards. So just quickly before we get into it guys, remember to leave a like if you do enjoy this video, and also subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. It really does help me out. And apart from that, let's get right into it. So a lot of people are speculating that we could be seeing some sort of price reduction to some of the Tesla models as part of the Battery Day announcement. And Tesla are so far ahead of the competition right now when it comes to EV cars that they are already winning in terms of the actual product itself. However, having a more affordable car and a more affordable product line will be a game changer for them, as it will drive orders up and it will allow them to dominate more of the market share. A lot of people right now are not willing to pay a lot of money for an electric vehicle and will instead go for a more traditional car. So having a lower price point will really help out the company. So Project Roadrunner is Tesla's secret project to produce a new battery that is at or less than $100 per kilowatt hour. So if Tesla announce positive news on the development of this battery, then this will make a lot of investors very happy, as this will significantly help them towards making their vehicles more affordable. So this will likely give Tesla the opportunity to price them low enough to compete directly with traditional gasoline cars. And also in 2010, the average cost of running a car battery was $1,100 per kilowatt hour. So they now cost about $156 per kilowatt hour. So just getting it down to that magic $100 will really help them in terms of keeping their cars at an affordable price. So it's also somewhat likely that significant developments to the now well-known million-mile battery will be announced on the day. Potentially, if things have been going really well development-wise, then Musk could even give us good news that they will be starting to produce the million-mile batteries soon. So having a battery in your car that lasts for 1 million miles is incredibly it's an incredible thing to have in the car, and it's a real game changer for the car market. It does also mean that the battery is likely to last longer than the car body, which also opens up the opportunity for the person who owns the car to reuse or recycle the battery, allowing car owners to recoup some of their original investment at the end of the car's life cycle by selling on the battery to someone else. So everyone knows that renewable energy such as solar energy as well as energy storage are going to be massive in the future. So the residential solar market in the US is expected to grow 50% over the next 5 years, and energy storage pairings with solar, on the other hand, are expected to grow by more than 500% from current levels over the same period of time. So a lot of investors and analysts predict that there could be some significant announcements on Battery Day to address how Tesla will be moving forward with the solar energy side of their business and how they plan to increase their revenue generated in the solar energy part of the business and the energy storage part of the business further down the line. So Elon Musk has previously said that he expects Tesla's energy business to be roughly the same size as their automotive business in the long term. And in fact, their mission statement doesn't actually mention anything about cars or trucks or even transportation at all. So instead, their mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. So again, if we can see some developments in the solar energy side of the business, this could be a great sign for investors to see. So also, any news on ride-sharing business developments would also be very exciting to hear on Battery Day. So being able to set up a solid foundation in the near future to compete with the likes of Uber and Lyft for ride-sharing will give Tesla the opportunity to gain some of the market share before potentially being able to offer autonomous ride-sharing when fully autonomous driving is fully ready. And finally, this is a bit of a long shot, but Elon Musk did hint back in August that At an energy density of 400 watts per kilogram, Tesla might be able to enable electric flights. So developing batteries with greater proportion of active energy storing materials such as cathode and anode, while reducing the proportion of inactive materials such as copper and aluminium, is what needs to be done to achieve a 400 watts per kilogram density battery. So the range of the batteries has always been a limiting factor, which has made electric air travel just not a realistic option at the moment. However, coinciding with the potential million-mile battery, we could potentially see Tesla announce some sort of initial plan to start producing electric planes, which obviously would be very exciting to see, as it will open them up to another avenue for revenue. So even though this is certainly possible for Battery Day, I do personally believe that it's quite unlikely that we'll hear anything of any substance on Battery Day, as this sort of business development is probably a lot further down the line. So how could all of this impact Tesla's share price on the day and for the next few months? So the hype of Battery Day is most likely already baked into the price of Tesla stock right now. However, on Monday, we could see some further price increases, as some investors might want to do some last-minute buying to get ready for the big day. So depending on how much panic buying does take place on the Monday, it is quite feasible for the price to reach a new all-time high of potentially upwards of the $500 mark. However, this is obviously not, it's not that likely to happen, and it's more of a best-case scenario. So a decent day of announcements where some exciting things get revealed, but there's not anything particularly game-changing that's announced, could result in relatively little price movement for the stock, and the stock could continue to trade at the mid-400s level for the next week or so. So if Battery Day is a massive success, and there are some massive announcements and groundbreaking developments that are taking place for Tesla, then the share price will likely rocket upwards to around $550 to $600 potentially. However, this is obviously this is definitely not guaranteed to happen, and it also depends on how good the news is that gets announced on the day. So it is obviously extremely risky to be buying Tesla stock right now, as it's potentially at its most volatile state ever. So a poor showing from Musk and Tesla on Battery Day, where maybe they announce some things that are quite underwhelming, it could lead to investors losing faith in the company, and it could also lead to a potential big sell-off of investors selling off their positions. So if this does happen, it's hard to say what the price will drop to on the day. However, I do believe that if it goes really badly, we could be looking at a share price of about $350 or potentially lower. You never really know, really, with what it can do on the day. So either way, guys, I want to make it really clear that trading around a big event like this, such as Battery Day, is incredibly risky, and you should only be investing money that you can afford to lose. Also, this video is for purely entertainment purposes only, and all of the content that I've discussed in this video is very speculative, so you should definitely make sure that you do your own research before you start trading in Tesla stock. And that is all for today's video, guys. Let me know what you're thinking of Tesla right now. Let me know if you're going to be picking up some stock before Battery Day, or maybe you're waiting to see what happens on the day. I'm always interested to hear what you guys are buying and selling at the moment. Also, remember to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. It really does help me out a lot. And also be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. So apart from that, guys, thanks a lot for watching.